Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you guys are having a great... You're not having a great day if you're a Cowboy fan. If you're not a Cowboy fan, you're having a great day because the Cowboys suck. You know, what's crazy is we said there's two things that the Dallas Cowboys are awful with that they have to turn around. The two big things that every year in the playoffs we have been atrocious at. One, running the football. We never have balance, and we can't run the football. Two, stopping the run. And we said we've got to fix those two things. Well, I'm here to tell you, seems like we fixed those two things, right? Let me give you an example. Last year, this is crazy. Last year, as a team, we rushed the ball for 4 yards a carry, and we gave up 4.8 yards every time somebody else rushed the football, right? Okay. Both of those were 30th in the NFL. Not places you expect to see the Dallas Cowboys if you look at their history. 30th, meaning there's only two other teams that were worse at running the football or stopping the run than the Dallas Cowboys. And you can't win in the playoffs doing those two things. Well, here's the good news for you. The Dallas Cowboys went from rushing 4 yards a carry last year to rushing 5.4 yards a carry this year. Almost 1.5 yards better. And that's the third best rushing yard average in the NFL. Wow. There's only two teams that are rushing the football better than the Dallas Cowboys. That's great news. Now, here's the other part of it. Last year, we gave up 4.8 yards every time somebody had the football, ran the football. This year, we've taken more than a yard off of that. It's down to 3.7. And that ranks 9th. So you look at that and say, we're running the football and we're stopping the run. Hey, that's great news. The only problem is ain't nobody running the football against us because we are soft with the rest of the defense. We can't rush the quarterback. We got 0 sacks. 0 sacks on Clab yesterday. 0. In our secondary, I don't know that it would have been worse if I was in the secondary after having 6 knee surgeries. Clab had 142 rating yesterday. 10.6 yards per pass. Now, so here, you fixed one thing and you completely broke another because check this out. Last year, pass defense-wise, okay, yard average, we got 5.7 yards per pass. Not good. And our opponents got 6.6 yards. Now, our yard average, 24th for us. Okay? Wasn't good. You know, we know that, right? For our defense, 6.6 yards, well, that was 28th. That ain't good. By comparison to this year, well, we're doing a little bit better. We're 14th, middle of the pack, yards per pass. Okay, that's doable. You say, okay, we're middle of the pack passing and we're top end running the football. That's not a bad thing at all. But here's where the problem is. We went from 6.6 yards per pass average to 9 yards. Every time somebody is throwing a pass, they're averaging 9 yards per pass play, which is the absolute positive worst in the NFL. If you can't put pressure on the quarterback, and Micah Parsons would help, but let's be clear. Micah Parsons would help. I'm not going to dispute that one bit. He would. Having all of our guys healthy would help too. If Deron Bland was out there, that would help. If Diggs were completely healthy, that would help. Those two things would definitely help. So you are short, about as short as you can be in your secondary. That would help. Maybe the scheme might be a little bit better, and maybe Everfuss could do a few more things with a little bit more pass rushing and having his key players. I think those are a safe bet to say that. Unfortunately, we don't have those guys. So I don't know where you go from here. You don't have much time. We got the Green Bay Packers coming up this week. And unfortunately, here's the bad thing about this is when the Cowboys were running the football that well, two things that killed you. One, the early fumble after you had two great runs that gave some momentum to the Bears. And second, because we could not stop the Bears, you're now in a track meet and you become one-dimensional and you can't run the football. So, unfortunately, there's a cause and effect of if our defense can't stop them and they start scoring, we have to abandon our strengths. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. If we were in a pound 'em fight, hey, we can do pretty good. We're good at stopping the run. But unfortunately, we're not built to be able to stop them on the back end. Jerry Jones, of course, is doing Jerry Jones things, talking it up and tell you, we just gotta just gotta rush them up. We gotta rush them up. Okay, he literally said we gotta rush them up, as in coach them up to be better. The reality is you don't necessarily have primo guys. Dante Fowler, maybe last year was considered a contract year, and he just had a great one with Washington. He just doesn't look like it. Sam Williams is falling into the Cowboys' typical second-round category draft picks, not making an impact. And Donovan Easy, it looks kind of hard. So that's where we are. We got good news. We can run the football, and we can stop the run. Bad news is ain't nobody doing either. We can't use either of those things. Have a great day. Peace out.